What's going on? Welcome back to my channel, and today I have an ESS haul. And I just want to say I should be very proud of myself that I didn't lose my mind. I did not lose my mind. Yes, I went over budget, but that's not the point. I didn't went over budget like too much. Don't ask me how much. Too much. But I didn't lose my mind, and that's all that matters. And let me show y'all what I got. Okay, so let's get started. So first things first, y'all know auto print was there. And for once, I actually didn't purchase something, and I was very proud of myself. And I think it's because I just have a little bit of everything that at this point, I have slowed down on my purchases. So I'm just vibing. So of course I got the fresh set charm, the mini one that she was giving out. If you're looking for like any charms to add to all your curves bags, your Kindles or whatever, be sure to check out Auto Print. She has the best Kindle accessories, the best charms ever. I also did do a Jackwell pre-order. I didn't pre-order any books. Again, I have really slowed down on my purchases, and I just want you to know that I am so proud of myself with that. So I had to get the Big Mama shirt because why not? And then I also purchased the Delgado's blankets. Y'all see these, man? So this has all of the Delgados on it. Of course, I haven't opened it up as yet. And then while in line, I did purchase a book from her, but not for me. It's for someone else. So I purchased 9 books in total during the event. Actually, I purchased 10 books in total. I purchased 10 books in total at the event, but only 9 were for me. This one I bought for someone, but I'm not going to show you what it is, and I'm not going to tell you who it is in the event that they end up watching this video before I give it to them. Just know it's a surprise. And I purchased 9 books for myself. I got 3 books for free. So that's really good. And while I was standing in line to buy that book for that person, so of course I purchased this shirt, I Heart NYC ESS, lit in the city. And then let's get into the books that I got. All right, so there was an ESS exclusive. Oh, wow. I actually purchased 11 books because I purchased one after the event because I didn't realize they also had an ESS exclusive. I still didn't do too bad. Treasure Milan had a ESS exclusive, so I purchased that online. So let's add that to my count. And then one thing, I stopped by 4 new authors to me table. And the one question I asked them is, if someone was interested in getting into your catalog, what is one book they would recommend? What was one book that they would recommend that they start with? So I stopped by Leandra Loray's table, and she recommended all her books, of course. So I think it was like 4 or 5 books on her table, and she didn't really want to pick one because she loves all of them. So I have basically like covered my eyes and just randomly pick one. So I chose Holding the Key to a Hustler's Heart. And then I stopped by Miss Candace's table, and she recommended Soul Ties, but I already have the book. I just haven't read it as yet. Shh. So I decided to go with Delirium. And this is actually a fire ass cover. No pun intended, because there's fire on it. And then this table, I keep looking at this table, and I was like, because at this point my budget was really done. I had done bust my budget, and I put myself in a corner and I said I wasn't going to buy any more books. But this table, I don't know why, it just keeps telling me to go to this table, stop at this table, see what's going on there. So I decided to take a chance. I said, you know what, let's go. So I stopped by B. Nicole Anderson's table. And of course, again, I asked, what book should I start with? And she recommended Enzo. But I saw she had a special that I could get these 2 books for $35, which is the entire series. So I said, why not? And then she also had a spinning wheel where you had a chance to win a prize or various prizes. And I also won a shot glass. it's still in my suitcase. So she recommended Endo, and Enzo is the first one in the Troubled Sinners series. And then we also got Deuce, which is book 2. Because then she was like, this is book 1. It does end on a cliffhanger. I was like, that's perfectly fine. Because if it ends on a cliffhanger, I wouldn't mind reading it on Kindle. Reading it on Kindle or purchasing a book on another time. But then I look at the price list. I was like, wait, I could get these books for $35? Just give me the second one. I said, just add that one there too. It just makes sense. It makes sense. And then I definitely do want to add more male authors to my repertoire of readings. So I stopped by Nate McGuire's table and he recommended Rico. He said it's a very fast-paced, quick read, as we can see. And then we got not one, but 2 books in our Brooklyn book boxes. We got Just Fucked by Jacquel and Welcome to the Concrete Jungle, Natalie and Isaac. This is an ESS exclusive. So these were free for me. So I did stop by Kaylin Kiara's table. She is a local author from the 757. I also read one of her books previously and I chose it as our Hush Reads VA book club book pick. So when I found out she was going to be at ESS, I was like, I have to meet you in person and I need to stop by your table. So I stopped by, and of course I was going to buy a book. I just didn't know which one I was going to buy at the time. So I stopped by. I saw she also had an ESS exclusive, so I definitely got that. And while I was there talking to her, Jaleesa was also there. And before I could even ask my question of which book you think I should start with, Jaleesa recommended Faded. So, of course, that's what we got. You can't go wrong with a book rec from a fellow book girly who knows what they're talking about. And I think this is 2 books in 1. Yeah, it's 2 books in 1. And I love me an omnibus because they be good. And last but not least, of course, my girl Tatiana Timmons was there. So I had to stop by because she also had an ESS exclusive. She had the Initiation Orange Archives and I missed the pre-order. So she was literally my first purchase because I was like, it don't matter if I don't get anything else here. If I don't get this, I might crash out because I really missed the pre-order. All the pre-orders were just closing at the same time. I was like, oh my God. First stop, I got it. I'm happy. And of course, I also had to pick up something else because my name is Delani. So I got Chase and Coffee. I have not read this as yet, but the cover was just always so cute to me. So I was like, let me get this. And then for the book bouquet station, you could have picked any book that you wanted to create your book bouquet. And this was my book bouquet. So of course, I picked my man Preach. Yes, he is still in his coverings. Y'all see Preach? My man, my man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby. So of course I had to get the Holy Hood nigga. Let me see. When I saw Preach was on that table, I was stalking that table because I didn't want nobody else pick up Preach before me. So we was waiting for a pen to write our name and what book we wanted. And I just keep stalking that table. I know the assistant was like, why does y'all keep walking around the table? Because I needed Preach. I needed Preach. Pray for you before I take you to bed. Preach. Holy Hood nigga right here. And I also did get the, I also did get the Rain cover for your books from Bookmark by Corinne. And that's really all I got. Like, I was very conservative for this book festival. But let me tell you something. If I didn't just go to BRBF in May or went home for Carnival in April, I would have lost my mind here, okay? I would have lost my mind. But trust and believe, I followed every author that is there. And I will be going through their catalog. I will be picking a book from there. So if you're watching this, don't be surprised when you start seeing my name popping up in orders. Because if I can order directly from you, I will. Just remember, I said that. Remember, books don't expire. Buy the book. You can read it anyways. Check out you. See you in my next video. See you in my next video. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, done. Bye.